The Abbey leaps out of the ground as if it was from a fairy tale. Many a film has been made here. This dates back to the 8th century, and at low tide you can walk all the way around the island. I was very lucky. I stayed in a camper park close by, so I got to see it illuminated at night. St. Michael actually was the founder of the Abbey, and this dates back to the 8th century. It has a rich history. Not only was this undefeated during the 100-Year War, but it was also used as a prison. Leading from the main gate going up to the top where the Abbey is, it's a steep climb, but there are plenty of refreshments and restaurants along the way. There are also many gift shops, but do be aware that some of the prices of the restaurants, because of their location, can be slightly on the steep side, as the streets are. It's a hard climb going to the top, and it's worth doing this out of season. Absolutely picturesque. We've got to be fit to walk around here. You always end up with one, and the rest follows. This island was impenetrable during war because of the tides. The island gets completely surrounded by water, but at low tide you're able to wander around the island. Ascending up now to the Abbey, you will actually find it very steep, but when you get to the top, the views are stunning. This is truly a Gothic masterpiece and draws visitors from worldwide. Not only has this been a pilgrimage site, a fortification and a prison, it is now on the list of World Heritage Sites. There are some very lucky people who actually still live here. Not only has this become a Benedictine abbey, the gardens are absolutely stunning. Every bit of architecture dates back to a different point in history. You can actually see the fortified ramparts leading to the top. It is truly a spectacular sight and should always be preserved. You have to pay to go into the Abbey, and it is also a steep climb up the staircase to the ticket office. But it is worth every penny. Be aware that in high season this can be very crowded. I am always truly amazed how they managed to build something like this so many hundred years ago. It is truly amazing, not only where the resources had to come from, but also the amount of labour that was needed to build this. Everything about this place is large, including their plumbing. The size of the tap that I'm going to show you now is absolutely ginormous. I didn't bring a bottle of water, it would have been useful. Give you a preference on the tap size. Not only are the outer fortifications spectacular, but the crossovers from one building to another that were built in medieval times are absolutely a true masterpiece in carvery. Every staircase is a steep climb. I'm so glad the monks here never needed a washing machine, because I'll be buggered if I'd carried up those stairs. I'll take you for a view down in a second, but you can see our camper is parked up in the car park right in the distance, and I can see why they have a bus now. Let me just give you a perspective of how high this is. Not only does this show you how high up I am, but it also shows you how easy it was to defend. It must have been hard work to bring supplies into the fortifications and the monastery. Out there in the distance is the camper park I stayed in. I've done a video on this that's on the channel. To see this at night illuminated is truly spectacular. As we wander through the Abbey and through the gardens, We get stunning views of the bay. These peaceful spaces were designed for contemplation. It is also truly amazing how such serene spots coexist so perfectly with the fortified structures. The first thing you notice when you enter the Abbey, the hustle and bustle of tourism fades away into a murmur. It is truly a great place to contemplate things. The scale model of the monastery and the island and fortifications truly gives you a good perspective of where you are. Once you've been in the Abbey for a few minutes, you'll find yourself with a slightly cricked neck. The breathtaking ceilings, intricate carvings and architecture are truly stunning. I myself am not very religious, but you have to hand it to these monks. Everything about this place is an architectural marvel. Even the gardens are so peaceful. It really does make you contemplate things. The architecture here is absolutely stunning. Have a look up here. Before we go through to the main Abbey structure for the pillar and have a look also at the kitchen, you have to remember that in 1421 most of this structure collapsed. It was originally built in 1023 and in 1421 it collapsed. They had to rebuild the whole pillar system to hold the immense weight of the tower. The rebuild started in 1446 and continued all the way through to 1452. The actual pillars are 7 meters tall and 5.5 meters in circumference. No, these are not the pillars I'm on about. These are the pillars in the main kitchen. The main pillars for the cathedral tower will be coming in a second. Well, I'm in the main kitchen at the moment and they've got a twin oven, which is quite a unique system. You've got the top oven here and you've got the secondary bottom oven here. Neither is fan assisted, both are conventional convection ovens. And it's got an extractor built in. These are the main pillars that support the whole tower system. There's a whole cluster of them. This is the wheel room. Must be for opening a drawbridge. Need a big guinea pig for this one. Well, this will certainly keep me fit. I don't think I've done this much walking since Berlin. Absolutely stunning though. These old arches look so absolutely incredible. This was truly an amazing place to see, and I thoroughly recommend the campsite that I stayed at. You can find that in another video, and I'll put the link in the description below. Thank you very much indeed for watching this video. It did take me a few days to put together, and I hope it inspires a lot of you to come and visit this place. It is truly an inspiring monument. Thanks very much indeed for watching.